doing absolutely very well. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is what's next for the both of you. Okay. So what's next for the both of you? So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. So if you want to pause the video to choose whichever group Stone is calling out to you, feel free to do so, but I shall see you all in your readings. All right. Hey there, group. For those of you who chose group 1, who chose this here stone, this reading is for you. Let's put that there. That makes more sense, right? Okay, so what's next for the both of you? All right. So the first card we have. Oh shit. Okay, so the first card we have is the Queen of Wands upright, 4 of Wands upright, 8 of Swords upright, and the Emperor upright. So there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire energy in this chart. A lot of passion, maybe. No. Okay, so what's next for the both of you? Okay, so what's next? I'm getting like the weirdest sense of deja vu right now. I feel like I've been in this moment before and I don't know, I feel like, okay, I don't know, this feels really weird right now. Anyways, so what is next for the both of you? Okay. All right, so I feel like there is this mutual energy here. Like it's almost like 2 individuals who are deciding to show up as leaders, show up as strong. Every time I clarify that message as well, the King of Wands comes out. So I feel like what's next for the both of you is this feeling of security. And I feel like this security is in terms of who you both are as individuals, okay? And I feel like what's next for the both of you is realizing that you both may have a lot more in common, maybe a lot more in common than you had realized, or more in common than you guys had acknowledged for yourselves. And I feel like what's next for the both of you is I feel like there's going to be feelings that are maturing. Okay, let me see what feelings are maturing. I want to say the feeling of moving on, the feeling of, and again, like I'm not necessarily trying to put a negative or positive spin on these readings. It's just, I don't know, take it as, you need to take it. So this could be in regards to traveling, moving homes, moving on to a better place mentally, for example, or expanding in some way, self-expression even, so, but there is this feeling of maturing in regards to your feelings, maturing in regards to being honest about how you feel, perhaps. And I feel like this is a mutual energy as well. I feel like there's going to be someone here that may pull back communication, but it's like they're pulling back communication out of confidence. So this could be you, this could be them. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like this could be more so their energy, but obviously it could be yours as well. But there is this feeling of someone kind of pulling back energy, but it's being done out of confidence. Let me see if I can get any of why are they pulling back communication. For some of you, this person could be pulling back communication. It's because it's like a missed opportunity. Should I just it came out again, and this was in the middle of that is hilarious. Okay, no, it's not hilarious, but quinky dinks and all that. So yeah, I feel for some of you that this person is it's not necessarily boredom or feeling uninterested. It's kind of like I don't. It's more so, let me just think about myself for a moment, as opposed to, So I feel like in regards to your connection with this person, there's this energy of gaining personal independence, and I feel like this could be your person who's focused on personal independence. Maybe they want to show up as the emperor, stability, security, confidence, trust, responsible. Um, but I feel like overall it is in regards to their personal independence above anything else. So whatever that personal independence means to them, I feel like you could be like, what's next for the both of you, like in terms of you. I feel like there could be some like insecurities in regards to exploring your options. And again, this doesn't, I don't know, like I don't know your situation. So this could be work options, romantic options, um just to date options. I don't know, but there is some insecurity coming from your energy in regards to exploring your options in some regards, right? But don't worry too much about that, because it doesn't feel like a heavy energy. Honestly, it like this reading is showing you both as two strong individuals, like kind of just maybe focusing on themselves for a little while. And if it, if you guys, if it works out, it works out, awesome. You know uh but yeah, there's definitely this energy of let's focus on ourselves and then we can come back together. It's almost like two streams that join into, I don't know how it works. Is it a river? I don't know, but yeah. All right, so I feel like what's next for the both of you is like moving homes or moving to a place. Like this place could be like mental or it could be physical. But it's like you're moving to a place where there is more freedom and less restrictions, especially on let me see. For some of you, this involves forgiveness, like maybe coming to a place of forgiveness. But yeah, so I feel like for this group, what's next for the both of you? But I feel like this is so like individuals, but maybe it's like a mutual kind of, thing. But um like someone here is working on their confidence to explore their other options, all right? And someone here is working on their confidence. And like when I was clarifying that, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups came out. So like it seems like this working on your self-confidence leads to a complete focus on yourself. Like it could be intentional, and I feel like for a lot of you this could be almost unintentional. It's just like I'm working on myself, and it's like almost whatever pieces fall away or whatever pieces are attracted to me, then so be it. Like it is what it is. It's kind of like just not fighting, not wait, hold on, let me see. Okay. Sorry. Okay. But there is this energy of you both kind of living your lives with more passion. Let me see. But I don't know, it's kind of weird because like this whole reading it kind of felt like, you know, but when I'm talking about passion, and it's almost like coming back together. It's like almost I don't know. I hope this is making sense, but yeah. So but yeah, I do see you both living life with more passion, and again, this seems like an energy that you guys will be enjoying together. This living life with more passion, maybe spontaneous. I can't say that word. Spontaneous. Spontaneous, like being spontaneous with each other, going on adventures with each other, just having more fun with each other, right? But it's almost like putting yourself in the position where you have the ability to enjoy that, right? Um, and I feel like at some point, what's next for the both of you is like there is a focus on creating a strong foundation. But it's like, how can I create a strong foundation if my foundation within my own like self, right, isn't secure, isn't you know what I mean? So it's almost like someone here is I don't want to even say the word taking a step back, but there is this focus on uh building myself. But also building a foundation as a team at some point, you know? Um, but yeah, I feel like here a serious commitment is going to be made in building yourselves as individuals, you know? And like in the long run, in the bigger picture, building yourselves as a team, as a couple at some point, you know? Hopefully eventually if you guys, you know, are still aligned with each other. You know, I'm just, you know, um and I feel like there's going to be firm boundaries in regards to impatience or rushing. I just have to throw this out there, but there's this heavy, like, I'm like feeling hella sexy kind of energy, you know? So you guys could be feeling sexy, they could be feeling sexy. I don't know, but there's this really sexy energy here. Like, I don't know, some of you guys are really going to be stepping into that energy for sure. But what am I saying? But yeah, so there is gonna be it's like almost like coming out of your comfort zone or them coming out of their comfort zone. And I feel like this is in regards to not walking away from tension, maybe facing tension head on as opposed to running from it or hiding from it or trying to act like it's not there, you know? This can be I'm so sorry, but I don't know why, but I feel like for some of you this could be sexual tension. I feel for some of you this could be sexual tension, but it's all right. um, and also like there's this feeling of kind of feeling less anxious in regards to not expressing your emotions or them not expressing their emotions, but there's going to be less angst or at least working on, you know, less nervousness or less angst when it comes to expressing emotions, right? Okay. Thank you very much. So now let's read these oracle cards to close off your reading. So we have here tap into your higher wisdom. So yeah, it's as is. Like some of you guys, maybe as individuals, both of you. Yeah, I feel like it will be both of you. Maybe more so one of you than the other, but I feel like it's more like a mutual kind of thing. But anyway, so there is this energy of maybe you both tapping into your higher wisdom in some regards. Let me see what it could be in regards to, if you don't mind. What could this tapping into their higher wisdom be in regards to? Is it I feel like this tapping into your higher wisdom is in regards to creating. It's in regards to creating something. Let me see. Creating or being creative. Creating what? Wait, let me check it. Is it in regards to creating? Being creative. Okay, I feel like it's more so in regards to being creative. Let me see in what way. Being creative in being unconventional, in being non-traditional, in being okay, so in terms of being unusual, creative. Okay, I hope that made sense. I don't know. I'm just waffling. Okay, so we also have here unnecessary worries. Should I try to piece it together? But it's like when I try too hard to piece it together, I literally get the worst migraines. But I hope that made sense, what I just said, all right? So we have here unnecessary worries. It says release the burden of worries by giving them by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So with this unnecessary worries card, I got the message that there could be this unnecessary worry, or you kind of realize that it was an unnecessary worry in kind of owning your confidence in some way. No. Oops. Okay. The same card came out as well. That's funny. So this could be in regards to exploring your options, your motivation. And finally, we have a gift of freedom. So what is next? Or maybe for some of you, you'll just simply be releasing unnecessary worries in regards to this connection. Like, especially if you've been like hyper focused on it to the point where it's almost like you feel like that your energy is being sucked out of you because, you know, you're maybe focused on this person's focused on you, but it's like you're kind of releasing that unnecessary worry there. And finally, we have a gift of freedom. And it says here, break away from your attachments, which is like the 8 of Swords card. So someone here is really going to be breaking free of some attachments. There is this need or desire for freedom, and like almost like this someday kind of energy for this group. But yeah, that is all I have for you, group, for those of you who chose group 1, should I say. And I hope this made sense. And I'm wishing you both the absolute best moving forward on your journeys, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye. What is good in the hood of beautiful people? Welcome to your reading. If you chose the second group, right? Then this is for you. I don't know. I'm feeling super distracted right now. Okay. All right. Let me focus. All right. So what is next for the both of you? Whomever you're asking about. Okay. So what is next for the both of you? Let's see. Oh shit. This looks. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This looks so positive, right? But I don't know. I always think the cards look super positive. Then the messages are like sometimes a bit different. But anyway, so we have the Hermit upright, and we have the Temperance card upright, we have the Star card upright, and we have the 10 of Cups upright. Like, honestly, looking at this straight away, I would say like what's next for the both of you is almost like comfort, domestic bliss, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. And you guys got 3 major arcanas as well, so I'm gonna see what the significance of that is, if there is a significance. But what is next for the both of you, right? Okay, so what is next for you both, for you group 2? So I feel like these 3 major arcana is significant in terms of a strong bond. Okay, I feel like that's what's next for this group is a strong bond, a strong connection, a strong relationship, strong friendship in regards to the person you're asking about. I do feel like what's next for you guys with your person is they could hide their feelings in regards to something, to analyze something. So it's almost like, all right, let me just like let's give me a second. You know, it's almost like just give me a second, like let me think about it, almost. But let me see, 1 second. So for some of you, this person is hiding their feelings in regards to a hard past or something in their past that is still, I don't want to say haunting them, but like that's still like they're still carrying with them. And because it was clarified by the 6 of Cups reversed, I feel like this may be more so a negative memory or a hurtful memory as opposed to like a good or like you know, a positive memory. Or maybe it is a positive memory, but it could be maybe bittersweet you know, for some of you guys. But there is this feeling of them hiding their feelings, not in a bad way, almost to analyze it, like, let me be sure about what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling before I say anything, right? um but I do feel like with whomever you're asking about, there's this period of domestic bliss almost, you know. And I feel like someone here will be making peace with certain things, and I feel like these things could be in regards to a lack of effort, perhaps in terms of creating a plan, like, you know, like a proper plan in regards to something that is significant to your connection. um but I see, like, if you were more so on the end of, like, you know, we need to figure this out, or you were kind of like, it was a heavy energy for you, like, I see you kind of making your peace with, I feel like this is you though, making your peace, like, in regards to a lack of effort or a lack of forward planning or creating a plan. I feel it's almost like but that's so funny, because I feel like even though you'll be making your peace with what you may consider or perceive as a lack of effort, I still feel like there's this feeling of being hopeful in terms of creating a plan. And for some of you, this, I don't know why, I feel heavily like for this pile that this plan could be in regards to, it could be in regards to children, like, or having children, or, but I don't know, I definitely feel like this is in regards to family in some way, or creating a family. But so yeah, it's almost like, all right, let me give you your space. I'll, you know, like, I'm gonna make my peace with certain things, but at the same time, it's like I'm still hopeful, or we are still hopeful, about creating something together, about creating a family together. I feel like this power is heavily towards like children, and you know, if it's not children, you know, cutie little babies, then it could be then it could be maybe like, you know, fur babies, who knows, you know, whatever you guys, or just creating a family together. um but I'm seeing here, like, one of you will be pouring love into the other. It's almost like this person may need it. So it's almost like there's someone here that needs love, and the other person in this couple is almost recognizing that and saying, like, look, I'll give you your space, I'm going to pour love into you, right? And I feel like someone here will be giving the other person their space. There's like so much healing and love in this group, but with a sense of like no pressure, you know, like, I love you, I get it, like, but no pressure, you know. um I feel like someone in this group is just feeling really emotional, but let me see. Feeling emotional about love. Yeah, I knew, that's why. That's all right. So it's also almost like someone here is like so like overwhelmed or emotional in regards to like receiving love. Do you know what I'm hearing? It's almost like I'm hearing, I didn't think I could have this with someone, or I didn't think I could have this kind of life, you know, or whatever. Um, but ultimately, I feel like there's gonna be this celebration, and I feel like this celebration is in terms of family, in terms of creating a family, being a family, feeling like a family, you know, who knows, introducing each other to each other's families, you know, maybe you know, your family and their family kind of like meeting up, who knows. But there is this like centering around family, giving someone their space, pouring love into each other, but also no pressure, but also this there's this like even though there's this like kind of like emotional energy almost lingering here, it feels so positive. And I don't like to, put a negative or positive spin on, readings, but um it's like what's next for you both is, 10 of cups, positive outcome, so whatever you could perceive as a positive outcome, I feel like that is what is manifesting for you both. All right. So yeah, let's have a look here. Let's have a look see. So we have here, dog, be your own best friend. I'm going to clarify that. Before I get into this dog card, I feel like if any of you have been like making a plan, if there's been any like indecision in regards to something, it's almost like the universe will decide for you. You can't make up your mind, like I'm gonna decide for you, or I'm gonna at least help you in the right direction, so maybe that might resonate for someone. But let me see if I can clarify this dog card. Okay, so this dog card is in terms of enhancing your friendship. Is that a fire? Should I be concerned? But yeah, so this could be in regards to your friendship with each other. So we also have here heightened intuition. So someone here is going to be extra aware. Like you're going to be extra feely, extra knowy about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it would be, is it you? This could be your person that's feeling extra feely or extra knowy about stuff. Or who has a more, like, not a more heightened sense of, heightened intuition, but I feel like your person is almost kind of being represented by this hermit card. And it is in terms of wisdom, it's in terms of for fuck's sake, introspection, self-awareness. So it's almost like your person, or both of you maybe, but I feel maybe, I don't know who it is, but someone here is going to be extra aware. Okay, they're going to have a heightened intuition, and it's like they're almost learning to trust this intuition, right? Or you are learning to trust this intuition, however, yes. Anyway, so we also have here open mind, and it says replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. So what's next for the both of you is more open-mindedness. And if you and the person who you're asking about, if you had like an old pattern or an old way of doing things, it's almost like it's expired, right? Or something, it's just not it's not necessarily that it's not working anymore. Like it's not, I don't want to speak any negativity, like, but it's not that it's not working, but you're replacing something. All right? So, whether that be how you interact with each other, how you communicate with each other, but something here is changing and you're replacing an old cycle with a more new and beautiful, peaceful, domestic, blissy kind of cycle, right? But yeah, that is what I'm getting for this here group. If you chose this group anyway. I hope it could resonate. I hope it could make sense to somebody, all right? And I'm wishing you guys the best, the absolute best on your journeys, honestly, all right? So take care of yourselves, okay? Bye. What up, beautiful people? I hope you all are doing absolutely well. If you chose the third group, this here style, then this reading is for you, okay? So the person on your mind, what is next for the both of you? Right? What is next for the both of you? So the first card we have is Magician reversed. We have Six of Swords upright. Again, the World upright. Two of Wands upright. So having a look at this, honestly, closure is like the first thing that comes to my head. Obviously it could be closure in different ways. I'm gonna, get some more messages, but that's like the first impression I'm picking up. All right, so first off, I want to take back what I said about closure. Like, I do feel maybe for some of you there is a desire for closure, or just a desire to come to some sort of understanding or clarity, maybe even. But I feel like this power is more about figuring out a way forward as opposed to closure. Maybe closure ends up being, an outcome or a decision that, someone decides to make. But right now, moving forward for you both, whomever you're, asking about, I feel like the main question or the main energy is almost like figuring out a way forward. It's, there's this energy of deciding to or making an effort to leave something behind you both. And I feel for some of you this is in regards to animosity in some way. So if any of you have been holding on to like animosity or whatever it is, it's almost just like, I just want to feel at peace, like I just want to be like done with it, like whatever that it is, like whatever that it is for you, like obviously everyone's situation is different, so I don't want to like imply anything, but there is this energy of wanting to leave something behind, and I feel for a lot of you it could be animosity in some regards. I feel like for this group, it's like this common ground. Like, let's come to a common ground with one another. So what's next for this group? It could be. It's just like, let's sit down and talk. I don't know why. It may not be let's sit down and talk, but it's almost like let's come to some sort of conclusion. Like, let's do this. Like, So there's this energy of like, let's come to some sort of conclusion. Let's come to some sort of common ground, right? And it's like someone here. Wait, let me see if it's you. Someone here. It could be you. It could be them. But it's like I'm not trying to manifest emotions anymore. I'm not trying to manifest emotions in regards to reconciliation. Perhaps this could be your energy. This could be their energy. But it's like it's kind of this energy of like. It's almost this energy of defeat, like even though it may not look like it in these cards, but like that's what it feels like. It almost feels like maybe not defeat, maybe surrender, but that's what it feels like. It feels like giving in or giving up almost. It's like, when sometimes you can't have that closure, so it's almost like you have to find closure within your own soul, but I don't even feel like that's the case for a lot of you. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I feel like someone here will be kind of making peace, like making their peace with feeling or being manipulated, even for some of you guys. So some of you here may have felt manipulated, may have felt controlled, may have felt fucking bamboozled in some kind of way, right? But someone here is like making their peace with it, saying like it is what it is, almost like it's like someone here, right, felt controlled or they felt manipulated by this connection, the situation for way too long, for way too long. And it's like now someone here is like saying bye-bye, like someone's saying bye-bye to that. It could be that part of the story, that part of the situation, or it could be the situation as a whole. But someone here is saying bye-bye to feeling controlled, to feeling manipulated. For some of you, there could be this desire to find out if you were trying to manipulate me, maybe. No, I don't really feel that. Maybe, nah. But yeah, there is this energy of moving on. But it's like moving on, but I don't want to say moving on from each other because I'm not necessarily seeing that. Like it's almost like it's undecided. It could go either way at this point, right? But for right now, it seems like there is an energy of moving on. It's almost like there's this mutual transition going on or will go on. Transitioning together, I feel for a lot of you, you guys will be transitioning together. But again, it's undecided for some of you, you know. It's like there's this energy of moving forward. Like I'm moving forward on a positive note. Like that much is 100% certain, right? But whether or not that positive note is with each other or not is, you know, is not so certain to me, at least, you know. um, but it's almost like there's this transition into fresh start energy. Like with the Six of Swords, it's like in certain cards you can see it's like you're moving from war, you're moving from chaos, you're moving from negativity, fighting, conflict, yada yada yada, and you're moving into this land that it almost looks barren, right? It's like this land that almost looks barren, but it gives you this opportunity for a fresh start. It gives you this opportunity to recreate something, right? And there's almost like there's the desire to have that, to have a fresh start. But it's like it depends on how you act, it depends on how I act. And like even though we have the intentions to do something, even though we feel stuff really deeply, it's like, I don't know. It's like sometimes it's just not, I don't know. Yeah. But it's like there's someone here that feels very, very deeply, but it's almost like it's hidden. Um, but yeah, there's this energy of deciding to put the past behind you. It's like someone here, right? Someone here was trying to be the magician, but it became overly controlled. It became maybe even, I'm going to leave it at controlled actually. It became overly controlling, or you know, maybe controlling over them or over yourself or over the situation. Do you know when there's like so much control, when there's so much micromanagement, it's like it gives very little leeway for these unexpected stuff to happen, right? And that's what it feels like. I feel like that's what the message I was trying to get across just before, when I was talking about, I don't know what I was talking about, but it's almost like someone here is deciding, like, I'm not going to try and control this anymore. I'm not going to try and control an outcome. And I feel like when that happens, it almost like it makes like the particles like freer, right? So it has more movement. I hope that makes sense. Um but yeah, someone here could be deciding to put the past behind them as well. um Like I'm hearing that someone tried to control something, but instead of trying to control the situation, it led to vulnerability as opposed to getting the outcome that you wanted or that they wanted. All right. Um, but there is this big energy of finding peace with each other. It's just like I'm never gonna hate you. Like I'm never gonna have ill feelings towards you. Like I care for you, right? And I want the, it's like that's what it feels like. It's like I want the best for you, you want the best for me, you know. I don't want to hold you back, and I don't want you to hold me back, you know. That's what it feels like. um so like there is this heavy energy of finding peace with the other person. And I feel like for some of you this is in regards to maybe being on different paths right now, or being different. It could just be in regards to being different from each other. Like I'm not used to this kind of, you know, I'm not used to this. And it's like you're acknowledging that, but at the same time you're accepting it as well, you know. It's like there's a level of acceptance here. Like this doesn't feel negative at all. It feels like regardless of whichever direction this may take, it is going to have a positive effect on maybe them and you, you know. on both of you in different ways. But for some of you, yeah, this could be in regards to moving on from them or them moving on from you. But overall, this is feeling like personal growth, you know, this is feeling like moving forward in terms of completion, like whatever fogginess or whatever is going on right now, we're putting that we're putting that to bed. Like we're putting that, we're putting that, like we're making it completion, right? We're putting it to end. Um, Uh, but again, like it feels undecided about whether or not this will be moving forward together or separately. But ultimately, it seems like someone here will be making a decision and saying like, hey, shit, like maybe the grass is greener on the other side, you know, or like exploring their options almost. But yeah, that is all I'm getting from these here tarot cards. That was a lot. I don't know, that felt like a lot. Oh shit. Okay, so we have here ceremony, and below it says honor how far you have come. Yes, like that's what it feels like. It feels like you maybe both have come a long way. Maybe you have come a long way. All right, but there's this energy of personal growth, appreciating acceptance, appreciating how far you have come. You know. We have give it to God. Yeah, I told you. Did I say that actually? But I don't know. There's this energy of, I don't know if I said that for this part actually, but do you know what I was saying earlier about the magician? Someone here trying to be the magician, someone here trying to control, you know, move the pieces about, you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like you could be saying, or they could be saying, or there's this mutual feeling of, fuck it, like, let me just give this situation to God. Let me give it to my higher powers, the universe, you know, whatever you believe in, they believe in. But it's like release, like that's what this pile feels like. It feels like release, you know, and what happens after that is still undecided. It's still almost up in the air, but like the most part, it's like release, you know, and if it works out, it works out, you know. But yeah, heavy release energy. Let's see what this one says. And finally, we have face your fears. So some of you will be facing your fears, and I want to clarify what that fear could be. This fear could be in regards to socializing, being social, okay? So for some of you, either wait, hold on. Yeah, this could be more so your energy, releasing the fear of being social, socializing, making friends with their friends. I don't know. But some of you will be facing fears in regards to some sort of celebration, some sort of socializing, some sort of, you know, I don't know, like, you know, woo. But that is all I have for this here group. I really, 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 really hope this made sense for someone. And I'm wishing you both the absolute best on your journeys, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye.